Okay, got a few chips in my coffee, so it's a good start to the morning. As the world keeps spinning, people stop moving. The world doesn't care that people stop moving. It sure don't. It's going to keep spinning. So we need to keep carving. Keep carving. This is a piece of Western red cedar, and this is going to be my wood carving today. I don't really know what I'm going to carve. Well, I'm going to carve a face thing. It's not going to, well, I don't know if it's going to be classified a wood spirit or something, but who knows. But we got the glow in the dark paint here. And this is a shout out to one of the fairly newer subscribers in the part of the, he's an acting member of the community. He's got his own channel, Dr. Taryn P. Lupo. Guys, go check out his channel. He does lots of videos, just learning the basic stuff for wood power carving. He has he just got a RTX, the Black & Decker RTX. He just got a Fordham. Good job, Doc. You know, so he's actually listening to what people are suggesting, not just, you know, whatever. So yeah, so there'll be a link to his channel in the description below. So we're going to use this glow-in-the-dark paint, or glue, whatever it's called. Yeah, heavy hands. Just rip the freaking box open. Actually, you know what? Let's just get rid of this box. Box is done. Okay, so we got this paint here, or glue, whatever it's called. Ideal for kids' rooms, craft projects, and more. Okay, so I think this was like, I don't know, 17 bucks or something, 15 bucks. So this is for kids, this paint. Ideal for kids' rooms, craft projects, and more. So let's try and carve a face in here. So some kid could be like, that's why I thought I'd carve like a wood carve a piece like this. So the kid can take it and put like a light on it to charge. Because that's how you charge this glow-in-the-dark stuff, right? So he's able to move it around, not just a wall hanger. And let's try and make this guy kind of, I don't know, funny looking. Let's give him a big nose. So where's my pen? So yeah, let's, so I want to do face grain, okay? So this is what you talk, this would be edge grain. You see the grains going this way, guys, right? Okay? So this would be known as edge grain. Same with this. This would be edge grain. This could be face grain. But this will be face grain right here. I like carving the face grain. So let me get set up here, draw this guy on, and we'll start carving. Wood carving, that is. Okay, guys. So here you see I'm going to be cutting beside the nose. This is pretty soft cedar on both sides, cutting beside the nose. This is just going to be a quick talk through here. So I'm doing my first initial cuts. I'd call that the first pass. Now I'm feathering the stuff away, okay? That's what I call feathering away the cut marks. Okay, so that's the first one. Still feathering it all away, kinda. Now I'm cutting deeper again. Cut deeper again. Feather away again. Because if you keep on cutting deep, guys, you're going to get your carving burr stuck in there, and it's going to break your flex shaft. I think anyways. I broke lots of flex shafts, trust me. So there you can see how deep I did and feathered it out. Now I got to do the same on the other side. Later. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wasn't me. Wasn't me. Okay, you can see here how far I got the nose popping out now. This guy's got a big beaker. He's not going to have a mouth or a beard or nothing like that. So, as I was having my break, sipping on my coffee, I thought maybe I'll make this guy, since the doc over there at his channel has carved it. Actually, I really liked his mushroom. He's carved a mushroom, some aliens, and made it all glow in the dark. Maybe I'll give this guy a mushroom head. I'll try anyways. It'll be more like a chnl mushroom, I guess. I don't know. I'll have to see. But, so anyways, back to the subject. Okay, so now you can see this nose, it's straight up. The bridge is straight up. So now what I want to do is take this bridge of the nose back deeper into the carving, like this. Okay? So that means my eye sockets are going to be way down there too. So what I'm going to do here is just draw this across like that. Those are my eye lines, okay? My eyebrows. I'm going to carve this real deep right here. You can see I carve it, I feather it, I carve deep, I feather it, I carve deep, I feather it, just like I did here. Because if you keep carving deep, that's a good way to get your cuts all bit, your carving burrs stuck in there, and that will break your inner flex shaft, right? So carve it, feather it, carve it, feather it, right? So that's what I'm going to do here, and this nose will be in like this. Okay? And I won't film that because it's just boring to watch. And voila. See, I can make this. This is where you make the guy look like he has a broken nose. You can just bring it out and then like this, make a bump in here. Good enough for me though, okay? So you can see the eyebrows are raised above now. I could still take this in deeper too if I want. But so what, I don't know what I'm going to do with the forehead yet. What I'm going to do is, I guess I'll shape the mushroom head. I'm going to kind of carve it. Like a chnl mushroom is a real thin top and it's kind of wavy. So I'm just going to kind of, I don't know. This is just kind of, whatever, just. So what I'm going to do is cut deep on this line here. Right? And then I'll try and round this out, try and make this top part look kind of round. It won't be round because if I was going to make it round, I would lose the whole, too much of the width. So it'll just, whatever. I'm just going to carve that and then I'll be back. Okay? Because then I can take his forehead back after. Okay, whatever. Okay, so I kind of got a bit carried away. So it's kind of looking like a mushroom, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, so now this back part's still square, so I want to take this down. Instead of doing that with my Dremel, I'm going to do it with this Merlin too, and I'll show you guys. That's what this channel is about, guys, showing you guys different tools. I love this tool. I don't do any, like, I'm not going to take this to my chainsaw carving area, but I can take this square part back with this. So let me get this going. I'll show you guys how this tool works. I love it. Well, there you go. I just hit my finger with it. That just goes to show you. Be careful with these tools, guys. They're aggressive. So this is how we do it at Carving Fusion. We got some tape here. We tape her up and we keep on going. Let's keep this party going. Jake. Okay guys, so when I did that to my finger, I just want to say that's my own careless mistake, you know. When I was using this piece, okay? So just try and remember this. I was going like this, right? I think I had my finger here, something like this. So if it jumped on me, it would catch my finger, right? So say I'm carving and boom, thing jumps, boom, hit my finger. Some way, something like that, right? But I should have had my hand back here. So if this thing jumps, or if I'm here jumps, it won't hit my hand. So know the way it's going to jump, when it's going to jump, and keep your hand out of that motion, right? Like, boom. So example, don't have your finger here. When it can jump this way, hit there. Put your finger back here, it'll jump and miss it. Just same practice for a knife. This thing's really bleeding. Whatever, I don't care. Okay, so I got that done. So look at the blood on it. Yeah, this guy is a warrior. Okay, so let's do the eyes now. Actually, hold on. We'll give this guy cheekbones. I don't really make too much cheekbones in my videos. But let's give this guy some cheekbones. I don't think I've even talked about cheekbones in my videos, actually. So this guy will have kind of cheek, because he's going to have big eyes, this guy. He's going to have big, weird looking alien eyes. Okay, so let's carve on the outside of these cheekbone lines and make this part higher than this part. Blood. Okay, so the doctor I am, cleaned up my finger. Sorry about the blood, guys. I always like to, when I get a cut, I always like to, like when you're working with wood, you don't know what kind of wood it is or whatever, I just like to wash it up right away with warm water, put polysporin on it, wrap it up for a bit, good enough, good to go. Okay, so you can see I got the cheekbones carved in. They're higher than this part. This guy's going to look funny, guys. I don't expect him to look like a wicked wizard wood spirit. It's just a weird mushroom head kind of guy. I'm just having fun today. So what I'm going to do now is carve those eyes in. I have no idea what I'm going to do. I just know I want these circles to kind of be the same size as each other before I do any type of carving. Okay, so I'm going to carve it, make it look like there's like balls inside here, right? I'm going to carve on the inside of these lines. I don't know what kind of carver I'm going to use yet, but I'll figure it out. Oh yeah, I do. I will use this Cutsaw. This is a Cutsaw taper burr. So here's a Cutsaw taper extreme. The extreme, and this is just the normal one. So I'm just going to use the normal one to try and not make a mess. Okay, here you guys can see his big round eyes, his cheekbones. Sorry guys, I gave him nostrils. Like I said, I want this to be a funny looking character. So when I just had a break, sipping on my coffee, I looked at this guy, you'd think of which way you want his eyes to look. So I want him to be looking this way. Okay, so I'm going to draw on. It's hard to do because I'm holding my camera, my hand, but I'm going to draw them on. Nice and round. So these are balls. There's going to be balls inside of here, but I'm not going to carve that deep. I'm going to carve on this line here. And there's going to be another ball. Okay, so this ball, then another ball inside of this ball. Okay. And you guys, obviously, I hope you can tell this is just going to be like, he's balding up here, and this is going to be his hair down both sides, and all hair around here too. Okay, so there's his big silly eyeballs in. I'll paint in here black. Okay, I'll burn it right in here just to give it highlights. I'll paint inside the nostrils black. That guy's nose, guys. Whatever, I'm just having fun. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I got my round power hooked up. My micromotor carver, guys. You guys, this carver, I'm using it for detail or little stone carvings, okay? This spins at what, 45,000 RPMs? Okay? When you use this, say if you use this for like a full like 3 hours carving, like on and off, but just you're carving with it for 3 hours, then you switch over to your Dremel 4000 flex shaft. It feels like you're carving with a tank. This thing feels like a tank. Like it's hard to explain. This spins faster than this, but this cuts a lot faster and it's got more power. That's why I'll be doing the bulking with this or my Fordham up there. And then I'll be doing the detailing with this. This is for more precise, fine work, guys. It's much more controllable than the Dremel. They're two completely different carvers. Completely different. More power than the Dremel, but it doesn't feel like it. But it is. Anyways, I got my aluminum cutter on here. Look in the playlist below to find these sets, guys. You get 10 of these for like 20 bucks or something. I'm going to cut in all the hairs now. Should take me a nice while to do that. And the eyebrows. And then some age lines up here too. Okay, so this is what I got so far with this silly little guy. Got her all sanded up. This would make for that good So Shogi band if I burnt it. But I don't want to burn it. This is just a quick carving for me, guys. Hey, Doc, have you ever heard of a toad mushroom? That's what this is. Toad mushroom? Leave a comment. Let me know if you've ever heard of them. So also, Doc, what do you think of that? You guys, the Doc there that has his own YouTube channel carved a mushroom just like this. I watched this video and I carved one because I really liked it. So this is a mushroom here. And see, Doc, I got that's hollow, that's hollow. All my undercut marks are gone. So you can't see. It's just all feathered out, right? So that's good to undercut in here because this is his hair. And I can just take the hair down there and you don't even really see it. So anyways, oh yeah, it's getting late in the day because I've been on the phone all day, and then my good buddy Phil Grope from Langley, he's a subscriber on this channel. He's one of the admins on our Facebook group, World of Woodcarvers, Carve and Fusion World of Woodcarvers. Popped by, first time meeting him, brought me a gift. The BC Jade right here. Got some fractures here, but those won't break when I carve it. Guess what I'm carving this, guys? Take a guess. You have to guess. What is Jordy going to carve in this? Perfect triangle for a guess what? Okay, so now I got to mix up some wood dye and start dyeing this thing. Thanks, Phil. It was finally great to meet you. I appreciate all your support. And I will be carving this sooner or later on a video. And it will probably take me about 50 billion hours to carve that hard piece of jade. Oh, yes, it will. Okay, on to this. Okay, so I got a blue color of the water-based wood dye, and I got a crimson red, okay? You guys, this is a TIFF. Here you go. Take a screenshot of this, okay? Because this is Lee Valley in Canada. This comes from Lee Valley, and they ship worldwide. So take a screenshot, please. Here's the company that makes it. Made in US. But there you go, TIFF, okay? So anyways, this is warm water. I've been letting it sit for 20 minutes, so They say that will let the dye dilute into the water properly, I guess. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do his face blue. I'm still going to use my Polish shade on this guy first. But I'm going to use my Polish shade on this, but not such an aggressive Polish shade, okay? So I'm going to do his face blue. Everything blue. Well, this absorbs way better into this than the cottonwood bark. It doesn't absorb into the bark at all, really. So this blue, and the mushrooms are going to be red. Okay, so this is going to be red, and this mushroom's going to be red. Okay, guys, so look how freaky this guy is, eh? Toad mushroom up top there. They said red and blue colors don't go together, so I mixed the blue and red together to get this purple color. So, you know, you guys can see up top there, right there on the red up top, the blue traveled down, so it's there, but that's okay. I'm going to give it a quick little sanding here with this 180 grit, just to kind of give it some highlights. You'll see, I'll get it done and I'll show you guys. So this is 180 grit, and just kind of hit the high points. I should almost just leave them like this. Okay, so how's that so far? Everything's nice and dry. See how it's a bit darker inside there now? Those purple things. I didn't sand in there because it's dark and it shouldn't, I don't think that should be highlighted. But see, look, it's, you know, they say, I say like a learning carver always antiques his stuff. So that's why my stuff's always antiqued. What do you say about that toad mushroom there, Doc? What do you think so far? So now I got to get the Polish shade. I'm going to use a real light color of Polish shade this time, guys. I usually use dark stuff, but I want these colors to show a bit more too. So let me get the Polish shade on and we'll be back. I'll be back. Somebody will be back. Who knows? Do you know? Crybaby, do you know who will be back? Okay, so here's our piece. Everything's all dry, sanded, antiqued. Rookie carver. So I got this lighter color of Polish shade. What color is this? Classic oak. And this color, this darker color is mission oak. So let's see. I want to see if this color is going to be too light. Okay, so I got my paint mixer here, aka mixer, can opener. So I don't want it to be too light. I got a rag handy. So let's see. Let me get set up here, and then I want to have a story time. Yeah, that's good enough. Okay, so let's do a story time. I don't think I've done one. I've been thinking about this one the last couple days, actually. Kind of, I don't know, I think it's funny. So when I was in school, in elementary school, since grade 1, I was never good in school. School was never good for me. And, you know, I got kicked out of school, expelled from a school in grade 4. But, anyways, that's an elementary school. Anyways, when I was, I think it was grade 4, actually, before I got expelled, it was sports day. You know, sports day, all the kids have events and they win prizes and all the family comes out and watches and stuff like that. So, before sports day, instead of all the fastest running kids and sports kids, I played baseball. I was pretty good at it when I was younger, and soccer. My mom was there for all of them too. But anyways, so before the sports day, they had like a trial thing. So they would get you to do a quick sprint to see how fast of a runner you were. So they'd put you in different categories. Well, I knew I wasn't that fast. I'm still not a good runner. I was never, ever a fast runner. Ever. I was a slow runner. I run like just like a, whatever. I don't run very good. So, they had that contest, that sprint little thing to time you. And I knew what was up. I knew what was happening. I knew they were placing kids in different categories. I don't know if this is dark enough for me. Whatever, who cares? They were placing kids in different categories. I'm going to mix some darker stuff in here too. Sorry guys. It's just a little bit not dark enough for me. So let's see here. Hold on. So I knew that they were placing the kids. So when I had that contest, that little sprint thing, timer thing, I'm mixing two colors together, okay? When they had that timer thing, when they timed me, I ran as slow as I possibly could. Damn it, that's too dark now. I ran as slow as I possibly could. Look at Jordy the Waster here. I ran as slow as I possibly could so I could go in the sports day and, you know, race against, well, I hate to say it, but all the fat kids that were slow runners. Okay? So it worked. Sports day, I was racing against, I hate to say it, I've always been chubby, but some of these kids were like pretty big. Nothing wrong with that, people. Nothing wrong with fatter kids. I'm always the one that stuck up for them, towards the bullies. So anyways, long story short, we had sports day. We had all these races. I won every single race. Every single competition in my category. I just kept winning them and winning them and winning them. I won them all. At the end of the day, we all met in the gym. The whole school met in the gym with all the parents in there and all the teachers in there. And they were talking about sports day and how great of a job everybody did and bada, bada, bada. And then they called a person that won the most races up. Guess who that was? I never won. I think I won a couple trophies in baseball with my team, but I've never won awards in my life. They called me up to the stage in the gym. I got handed a big, huge ribbon, and I won the most races of that day. Man, I kind of felt like a piece of shit. The whole school and everybody was clapping it because everybody knew me as the bad kid. Everybody was clapping at me, and it was right out of the goddamn Twilight Zone is what it was. Or that show Stand By Me. That's what it reminds me of, that movie Stand By Me. Because here's this bad kid kicked out of school, always in the principal's office, always got detentions. There's this kid getting the trophy, the big huge ribbon, for winning the most races. That's my story, guys. It was right in the goddamn Twilight Zone. And I knew it the whole time. And my good little buddies at that time too, they knew I scammed. They looked at me and they were just shaking their heads. Jordy, the little scammer, gets to go in front of the whole school up, gets the goddamn ribbon of the sports day. What a piece of shit I was, eh? What a bad kid. Anyways, guys, that's the story. So let me get this all wiped up, and I'm going to touch it up with my sander to get some more high points. Yeah, so I like it. Jordy, the little kid scammer. Jordy. Bad, Jordy, bad. Okay, so just carve Rob. This is the monster from Toad Mushroom Island. You say I don't carve my monsters 3D. Well, this looks pretty 3D to me there. Just carve Rob. I gotta think of a name of him though. I gotta think of him a name. And what do you think of that mushroom, Doc? Is it okay? Should have been bigger up here? Like this part bigger up here? Do you approve? Do you approve, Doc? That's the big question of this video. Now, it's got to be done, guys. It's got to be done. Damn it. So while I wait for this paint, or what is this, paint or glue? Ideal for kids' rooms, especially glow in the dark. Glow in the dark what? Paint or glue? Anyways, I just want to take it while it's drying. I'm not going to be able to finish filming this for another couple hours till it's dry and it's charged. I just want to say thanks everybody for all the support for the channel, and I hope everybody's feeling good. And thanks Doc for getting me to challenge myself and carve a mushroom. And thanks Rob for challenging myself to carve a 3-dimensional monster from the planet toad mushroom. And thanks everybody. Thanks Phil for dropping off that piece of jade today. It's going to be a while till I can carve it. I got a couple other things I got to carve, but thanks everybody. You know, you guys, and if you don't want to go out in public with all this chaos going on, sit at home and carve. I'm going to my chainsaw carving area tomorrow. I haven't carved in a couple of months with my chainsaws, and that's what I'm doing tomorrow. I'm going to carve my friggin' wishing well out front of my house, okay? Okay, Doc, just so you know, I carved this piece 4 years ago, and it's been sitting in these lights ever since, charging up the glow-in-the-dark stuff, okay? So let's go take it in the dark room, see if we got ourselves a winner here. Okay, so here we are in the darkest room in the house with the lights off. It will be the bathroom. Sign your pieces, people, even if they're not the best. So let's hit the lights and see what's happening with this sucker. 3, 2, 1. What? Doc, it's not even glowing in the dark. Like it's in front of the camera right now. What the hell? Doc, what am I doing wrong here? I put 5,000 coats on it. You guys can't even see it, damn it. Oh well, I don't know, maybe LED lights aren't the best way to charge it. Who knows? Who knows? Later.